YouTube, what is good, man? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we've got the top 10 tight ends. Again, I could say this is post zero chill, but at this point we are very much further into the playoff promo. But I'm gonna call this still zero chill because I have not post zero chill, I should say, because I have not dropped a tight end list since zero chill. Now, of course, like I always say, let's have a healthy debate in the comment section. Y'all let me know how y'all would change this list, what you guys would change, if you would change anything, that is. If you think it's flawless too, hey, definitely let me know that as well. But yeah, I definitely got the top 10 tight ends in the game for you guys here. Let's go ahead and start off at number 10. At number 10, we've got 94 overall team of the week, Jonnu Smith, 6'3", 93 speed, 93 short route running, 90 medium. Again, run blocking is okay. This card is definitely serviceable for what he is. I don't know why the card art is not loading as well. My game has been having some serious loading issues. I don't really understand why. So the main issue I have with this card, he does not get discounted ability buckets. So I mean, that's honestly why he's just so low on this list. But again, still a really solid card. He's got 94 catch. What is his 85 change of direction isn't that bad, but what is his deep route running? 88 deep route run as well, which is really good for a tight end. Again, just a really solid card for you guys to have coming in here at number 10. So coming in at number 9, a card that's pretty honestly identical to Jonnu Smith, just a little bit taller. And honestly, I was going back and forth between this card and the card that's above this at number 8. But we're focusing on number 9. I was thinking about putting this card at 8, but we're going to put this card at 9. 95 overall team builders, Ebron. Now, of course, I know everybody's going to be talking about, the Lions theme team and everything like that. But this card is 6'4". The card that's above it is just a little bit taller. In 93 speed, 77 strength isn't that bad. 92 short route running, 92 medium. Again, 95 excel, which is really good. 89 change of direction, which is again why you put him up a little bit higher. 96 carrying, he's never gonna fumble. It has 91 deep route running. This card also does get a discounted ability bucket. Mid out elite for 1 AP is actually really good on your tight end. It's really good. So that's why I will put that on here. But again, he's at number 9 because the card that is above him is, I just think, just that little bit better, and I'll explain why here in a second. At number 8, we've got 93 overall Kyle Pitts. Now again, every time I put a Falcon on here, y'all gonna be like, this is biased, he's biased, he's a Falcons fan. But just hear me out, okay, hear me out. 93 speed, 90 short route running, hits the threshold. 92 medium route running, hits the threshold. 6'6", and this card moves really well for 6'6". And I know he only has 93 excel, but I feel like this card just played different. He plays different. I had the ranked Kyle Pitts card, and that card was just an absolute beast. And I have used this card on multiple occasions, and this card is just as good as that, but even better because he has slightly better stats. 92 deep route running, only 85 change of direction, but I do think that 6'6" frame, he's going to be able to move way different than that Ebron. I don't know why. Again, he's 6'6", so you can high ball it to him. He's going to throw it up. You can go get it for him. Again, it's just the way that I like to play. I like to have my tight ends be more of a mismatch. Again, speed also does help, but again, that's why I have this card just a little bit higher than Ebron. It's just my opinion. Coming in at number 7, we've got 93 overall zero chill Taysom Hill, 94 speed, 86 strength, which is really good for a tight end. He's just 6'2", which is why I can't put him any higher than this. 91 short route running, only has 87 medium. You definitely want that to be a little bit higher, which is why I have him lower than this. 97 excel though, which kind of brings the card back. 94 carrying, 91 change of direction, and 89 deep route running. So you can get him up to that 90 threshold if you wanted to. But the thing that's sneaky good about this card too, especially if you guys are running the double pass and things like that. I was actually playing somebody that was running the double pass. He would sub in Taysom Hill to throw his double pass. Look at his medium, his short accuracy, medium accuracy, and deep accuracy. Sneaky good. A card that can be really versatile if used in the right way, which is why I have him at number 7, which is why I have him above those cards that are below him. But again, as a true tight end, just not really that good, which is why he is this low on this list. At number 6, we've got another zero chill card, 93 overall Travis Kelce, 94 speed, 91 catching. Again, strength isn't that high, but he hits short route running, medium route running, threshold, 6'5". This card, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I love this card. I think this is a really, really underrated tight end card, especially for his price that he's going for right now. I think he's about $300K at the time of me recording this video. Really, really undervalued card in my opinion, especially because you can combine this if you have a 20 out of 20 Chiefs theme team. You can get him to 95 speed with 6'5" frame. And I think he just moves really well. 94 speed, only 87 excel, 84 change of direction. But honestly, it feels like he turns and just moves a lot better than what the stats say. I don't know if it's just placebo, if I'm just liking this card a lot because I'm using him. But I do think this is a really, really good card. Hits all route running thresholds. That's all you need, man. He plays absolutely amazing, especially at 6'5". Kicking off the top 5, we've got 94 overall playoffs. Dalton Kincaid, 94 speed. Again, very similar to Travis Kelce. I just gave him a little bit more of an edge just because he has higher excel, higher change of direction, and higher carry. So he is only 6'4". Again, he's inch shorter, but this card is just that little bit better, just having higher excel, better movement overall. And again, I think this card is really underrated, especially for his price. 400K is actually, I think, a steal for this card right now. And one of the top 5 tight ends in the game at number 5, Dalton Kincaid. Coming in at number 4, we've got 94 overall, Vernon Davis, the legend card, man. The legend card indeed. I forgot to mention that Dalton Kincaid does get discounted abilities. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I don't think it's that good. So we will make sure to talk about it with this card. But the difference between this card and why I think this card is a little bit better, he does have higher strength, higher run blocking out of Dalton Kincaid, so he could play the pass and run honestly better than Dalton Kincaid. Only 93 excel. You want that to be a little bit higher. 89 carrying, 88 change of direction. But again, this is another one of the cards I feel like just plays different than what his stats say. 93 short route running, 92 deep, 90 medium, so he hits all route running thresholds. I think this card is just that little bit better than Dalton Kincaid, just in my opinion. I know he is a little bit shorter than him, but from what I've seen, this card, he just runs routes really well compared to the last 2 tight ends I was talking about, Travis Kelce and Dalton Kincaid. He just gets out of his breaks a little bit faster. Again, I don't know if it's placebo, but on top of that, he does have 2 discounted ability buckets. You guys can put in mid and elite, matchup nightmare. I would say put in mid and elite. I don't think matchup nightmare is that good this year, but mid and elite is definitely really good for 1 AP on this card. You want that to be mid out elite in my opinion, but mid and elite is still just as good. It's going to trigger a lot over the field, just like mid-zone KO. That's what I'm trying to say. So again, we got this card at number 4. Starting off the top 3, we've got 94 overall LTD. Well, Redux came out today, so I'm not even gonna call him an LTD anymore. He's no longer an LTD. We got George Kittle, man. I'm surprised. I apologize again. The fact that the card art isn't loading sometimes, I just don't know why that's happening, but I don't really have time to worry about that right now. 95 speed, 81 strength, 90 short route running. Again, only 88 medium. You want that to be a little bit higher. And that's just me being just nitpicky at that point. 97 run block. This card blocks his ass off. I'm telling you, it is absolutely insane. 86 excel only, but 94 change of direction, 96 carrying. Again, you would want the medium route running to be a little bit higher, but he does hit deep route running thresholds. So if you put him on some deep routes, it's going to be really good. And this card does not get discounted abilities, which is why he can't be any higher than this. I would have him at that number 1 spot potentially, but I just think there are 2 cards better than this card as it stands right now, especially because, again, he's one of the 3 tight ends in the game that have 95 speed. At number 2, we've got 94 overall Brock Bowers, 95 speed, 90 short route running, 90 medium route running, only 74 run block, 68 strength, or 67 strength, excuse me. You're not going to use this card to block. Honestly, this card is just way, way different than a lot of the tight ends in the game. I know I've been saying that about a lot of these cards, but the fact that he has 95 speed, only 88 excel, you want that to be a little bit higher. But again, I do think this card is a little bit better than George Kittle, because again, I think he gets out of his breaks a little bit better than George Kittle does. 91 carrying, 85 change of direction only. But again, not that bad. 88 deep route running. Again, I just think this card is another example of a card that plays above what his stats actually say, which is why I've got him at the number 2 spot. Again, he does not get discounted ability buckets. I know he has 6, but that was because of 0 chill. So again, that's going to leave us with only number 1 left. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hey, Lions theme team on top at number 1. We've got 95 overall LTD Sam Laporta, 95 speed, Yeah, you've seen this card all over everyone's MCS lineups. If you guys have been watching MCS, this card has been putting on an absolute show, and for good reason, because he is the #1 tight end in the game. 95 catching, 72 strength, 70 run block. You're not going to use this card to block for real. You can use him to block, but again, you want him to be running routes. If he's not running routes, you're doing it wrong. 95 short route running, 94 medium route run, 96 XL, 89 carry, 92 change of direction, 93 deep route running. So he hits all route running thresholds, gets above 90 change of direction, and almost has 90 carry. This card is basically flawless outside of the fact that he cannot run block. He can run block okay. I'm not going to say he can't, but you definitely want that to be a little bit higher, but we're going to get that type of card probably later in the year when we do get his 99 overall. Now, my boys, that is going to wrap up the tier list. Let me know what you guys would change. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I apologize for the card art not loading. I don't really know what was going on with that, but appreciate y'all for showing all the love on the channel, man. We appreciate y'all. We are on this road to 2,000 subs. Can't do it without y'all, man. Greatly appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.